Today I'm about to do something that I have never done before. It's shocking. It's surprising, but that is trying Raising Canes for the first time. Recently, I was asked what my thoughts were on Raising Canes, and I was like, I don't have thoughts. And it got me thinking, you know what? It's kind of unacceptable that I do food for this channel and I haven't tried Raising Canes. So today, we're popping the cherry, we're popping the chicken finger, and we are going to the closest Raising Canes, which isn't really super close. That's okay, we're gonna make a commitment to try it for the first time. In terms of competitors, would you choose Raising Canes over Zaxby's or Kentucky Fried Chicken? Let me know in the comments because I'm really curious to know what I'm about to get into. I also brought Benji Boy. You want some chicken? We're gonna get you some chicken. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Become part of the food fam. Become part of the food fam. Wait, I feel like it has a nice ring to it. Becomes part of the food fam. My instinct was right. There's not a lot of options at Raising Canes. It's kind of a bunch of little things all put together to make different menu items, but we're gonna dive in. Everything smells good. Everything looks good. We're off to a great start. Let's talk about these crinkle cut fries. Crinkle cut fries they're the inferior fry of all the fries. Hate to say it. Waffle fries are number 1. Crispy string fries are like number 2. And then crinkle fries are like number 37, okay? They're always soggy. They are flavorless. All they have going for them is their shape. Benji secretly has already had a crinkle cut fry. I think he's a fan, but honestly, I don't think he has very high expectations. You want some? Oh, you don't even want it either. Okay, I'll have it. For a crinkle cut fry, I'm gonna give it a 7. Quite frankly, I don't think there is a 10 crinkle cut fry in the world. Let's try their sweet tea. I am from the South, so my sweet tea barometer is very refined. I've been testing sweet teas my whole life, and my grandmother, rest her soul, she made the sweetest sweet tea. I think your teeth would fall out of your head every sip you take. And we are in California, and their sweet teas, I remember the day that McDonald's started selling sweet tea, and it was one of the most memorable special days of my whole life, and I'm not even kidding. From a fried chicken place, I have a lot of expectations, so let's just see how they're met. Oh, this is straight up Southern sweet tea. This is, woo! If I had to give this a score for the best sweet tea I've ever had, I'm gonna say this is up there like an 8 or 9. It's pretty high. So I feel a little bamboozled. I got the fried chicken sandwich. It looked great on the photo. It still looks great, but y'all, it's just chicken fingers on bread. I mean, I couldn't even just put like a breast together. They couldn't just do like one chicken breast patty. I had to do a bunch of chicken fingers. I don't know, I prefer breasts, you know? So this is gonna be interesting. They do put their cane sauce on this. I'm gonna try not to judge it, but definitely heavily judging it. How do I eat this without the fingers falling out? Smells good. Gosh, it does smell like a down-home barbecue joint, like one of those like everybody in town knows about it, but nobody actually knows it exists kind of thing. Okay, let's jump in here. I feel underwhelmed. Let's try it with the Cane's lemonade. I don't like that. I don't think I like that. It has a lot of potential, but it's just not there yet. I expected this to be better. The chicken doesn't have a ton of flavor to it. It's really the sauce that shines, which I know that Cane's is known for their cane sauce, so maybe that's the point. It tastes very basic. I'm gonna have a crinkle cut fry to wash this down. Gosh, am I becoming a crinkle cut fry girl? I think in terms of all the chicken sandwiches I've had, I feel like this falls somewhere in the above average, so maybe like a 7.5. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's an 8, you know, not when there's like Popeyes and Chick-Fil-A chicken sandwiches, and like those are kind of the trend setters in terms of flavor and signatureness. This is just a good, decent chicken sandwich. I still prefer the breasts over the fingers. Don't we all? I don't know. I get the reason why they do the fingers because it keeps their business model simple. You know, they don't have to order different types of body parts. They can just have one type and they can just do it a bunch of different ways. So fiscally, I support it. Tastefully, I wouldn't vote for her. I do want to jump into their coleslaw. I had to order this a la carte because it didn't come with what I was ordering today. Now, also being from the South, coleslaw is another signature that you will find at every restaurant, including like Mexican restaurants and Chinese restaurants. Like everybody has coleslaw in the South. I don't know what it is. Us Southerners, we love it. But is it perfectly sweet, and is it perfectly zingy, and is it perfectly creamy? Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Could be sweeter. It's good though. It has like a fresh, it feels homemade. It feels like something that was just whipped up. I think it could be a little bit sweeter. That's just the southerner talking. I'm gonna compare it with the chicken finger here in a second to confirm whether or not this works well with the fried chicken. Let's jump into the Texas toast. My husband's from Texas, so this is a missed opportunity for him to chime in on whether this is a Texified Texas toast. But you know what? When you get married, you become one person. I could just eat it dry, like a monster. I've got this delicious Thousand Island looking cane sauce right here that's so famous. So I might as well just, I wouldn't typically do that, but I'm gonna do this for the sake of science. Let's go. Oh, this is good. But it's the sauce. I'm like, I need to invest in the stock market. Are they publicly traded? I'd put money that this is gonna be like the most profitable business in the world. And honestly, that Texas toast was nice. I think I'd prefer it in a French toast wrapping, but it's so buttery and the flavor is really, really, what do they do to make it so tasty? I think it's just butter, honestly. Let's just be real. Okay, so these chicken tenders look like legit chicken. They don't look like they were put in a machine, ground up, stamped with like a specific shape, and then put in a box. These look like they came straight off the chicken, which is sometimes good. And for me, who gets a little icky about eating things that look like what they are, it's a little troubling sometimes. All right, I think this little pointy end looks like a really good bite. Oh yeah, that viscosity is where it's at. Yeah, that's way better than the sandwich. I still think this chicken could have a little bit more flavor. They're asking me, which they're not. Just chiming in. I think there's not enough flavor here. There's enough salt and pepper, but I want like a signature spice. It's just missing that. But I think they're trying to compensate with the sauce. And they really do. They do such a great job with that. I'm gonna have one more bite just to make sure that wasn't like a false start, you know? Yeah, this is a little boring. It does taste good though. It tastes fresh. Oh, wow. This is the secret. Am I becoming a Cradle Cup fan? It always happens like this. I start these videos with so much judgment and then I have a complete change of heart at the end. But this combo, that is a spiritual experience. Oh, you know, one thing that I did not try in this journey that I really should. So I'm gonna try this Louisiana hot sauce on the chicken, and just because I feel like a lot of people really like their chicken spicy. Oh, sorry about that. That's okay. Can I have a few extra napkins, please? If your car isn't covered in every single fast food restaurant dropping, just do a little drip right there. I can feel the spice in my nose hairs just smelling it. That's good. That is really good. It's spicy, but it's not too spicy. It's really spicy in flavor more than it is spicy in heat. And that is hard to master. Usually spicy is just hot, where your tongue just falls off. And I have a geographical tongue, you guys know. And spices really hurts me. It's painful. But that, it is still spicy. There's some heat there, but it's flavorful and it's rich and colorful in its dimensions and its spices. It's just, they weren't lying when they said it's the perfect hot sauce. Louisiana hot sauce, will you sponsor me? Because this would be a match made in heaven, okay? Do you like Raising Canes? How does it compare for you to other fast food chicken restaurants? I feel like Zaxby's, I still prefer Zaxby's other than the sauce, but let me know if I'm way off base. Also, please subscribe to this channel if you are new here, and if you are not new here, hit the bell and let me know in the comments what else you would like to see in this channel, and what other fast food restaurants have you not seen me try here on my channel that you'd like to see me try. There's actually a lot that I haven't tried. I haven't tried Burger King and I haven't tried Wendy's, and I've been doing this for 5 years. Can you tell where my allegiances lie?